Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors. I am out again, and I'm at that same little shelter again at Tram Park because the wind is out of control. It's like it's only windy on the weekends. It just ruins any time out at a different park or a different location. So I'm out here, I'm gonna make some lunch here, and today I'm gonna do another one of those little everyman meals, right? I'm gonna do some Korean BBQ ready rice. Never tried this before, I thought that would be good. And for a little extra protein, I got a little pouch of wild caught salmon. This is gonna be good. No flavor on this, just salmon. They do sell these with other flavors. And then of course, I'm gonna top it off with this, which you can't buy these anymore, I'm sorry. You can buy the bigger bottles, and I use them at home, but the little individual packs, they don't make them anymore. You know, go to their website and reach out and say, you guys need more of these little individual packets because these are great. So just, yeah, that's the company name right there. Good stuff. So I'm out again, and I'm going to use my little Pathfinder 1-quart bush pot. I've got my Fire Maple Blade 2 stove, and I'm just gonna do these right in the pot. You guys have seen me do this before, right? It's really simple. I'm gonna mush this up a little bit, get it broken up a bit. And then I'm going to set that in there, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the salmon. I will vent these a little bit, but right now I just wanna get the right amount of water in, and that's why you do it like this, right? Get them in there, and then I'll measure the water. That should be perfect. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this. So I'm going to pull the pot off. We will get this lit up. So I did forget something today. That was my windscreen. I was at the Midwest Bushcraft Show, so emptied out my haversack so I could put all the fun stuff I was buying in it. And I forgot to put the windscreen back in. That sometimes happens. Nothing wrong with that. Get these torn open just to start out. And get them on the fire. Now the trick with cooking in these bags and heating it up in the bags, because I don't need to really cook it, I'm just heating it up, is it takes a while for the heat, once the water starts boiling, to actually get through to all the rice. So about halfway through, I'll open this stuff up. I'll kind of mush things around with my handy dandy spork and make sure that everything's getting heated evenly. The other drawback is, of course, I can't put a lid on this because there's just no room. Couple bubbles. Takes a while. Takes a while when you do this. It doesn't help that I don't have a windscreen because it is kind of breezy out today, but it's working. I'm going to make it work. If I need to, I'll throw the haversack up there to block the wind. Try not to catch it on fire. You know, I have the perfect windscreen for this. I should grab it. I think it's made by Vargo. It's a little short one. It's about that tall, but I think it'd be right about the right height for this stove, and the wind just kicks up and the flame goes everywhere. But it's gonna be good. Nice thing about this stove is even in this wind, it hasn't blown out yet. But you can, I don't know if you can hear that wind, but you can hear the effect at least on the burner. It's going crazy here. Now I do have this Fire Maple Blade 2 completely wide open. It's definitely warm enough. It's not affecting the performance of the stove temperature-wise. It's just the wind. When it kicks up, that flame goes everywhere. There was just another nice big bubble there. Once I get some bubbles going in this, that's when I'll tear these open and kind of stir things up, so I know the water's got up to temp, and just let everything heat up. It's a waiting game. If I were to take this out of the pouch and just put it in the pot, maybe a little water, stir it up, put the lid on it, it would heat up a lot quicker. I'd use a lot less fuel. But this way, the cleanup is a breeze. There's literally nothing to clean up. And if I wanted to, I could have a nice hot brew with the water. But I'm not going to do that because I have coffee in the car. All right, this wind is kicking my butt here when it comes to getting everything heated up quickly and more efficiently. So I'm gonna take the old haversack, try to prop it up here next to the camera without knocking everything over. And maybe that'll help a little bit. As long as I don't melt it. That should work. I'd show you what it looks like, but it's the camera's supporting the bag. It's, believe me, it's a little rinky-dink here. Let me take a picture of it, and I'll throw it up in the corner. Kind of a makeshift windscreen. So I'm starting to get some bubbles. Finally, the wind block helped a lot. I'm gonna pop this out, my salmon, and I'm gonna give it a little stir. It smells good. It smells like salmon. And then I'm not gonna pull out the rice. That's a big pouch. But I will open it up. I gotta make sure. Salmon's a little bit shorter. I don't want it to go down into the water. I've definitely got a good boil now. Let's get that stirred up a little bit. Oh, I spilled a little water. All right, now that I got a good boil, shouldn't be more than, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. And this stuff should be heated up and ready to eat. I'm actually gonna turn this down. I've got the stove wide open because of the wind. I do not want it to boil over, and it's already boiled over a little bit. So I'll just do a little flame control. That is a good boil now. I'm making quite the puddle over here. Once in a while a big bubble pops up and goes right over the pot. Part of the thing you got to remember is some of this rice is not even down in the water. So stirring it up, trying to pull the rice up from the bottom that's nice and warm to get the rice on the top to go down to the bottom of the pouch. Now, a solution with this would be a bigger pot, like the 48-ounce cup I have. That would definitely allow me a little more even heating on the pouch. All right, I think we're done. Or we're done enough. How's that? We're done enough because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna pull out the salmon first because the package is smaller and I don't want to lose my salmon in the water. And then let's grab this. Oh, I got some steam coming out of it. It's a little hot to hold, so I think that's a good sign. Probably turn this thing off so you don't have to listen to the stove wasting fuel. Of course, the wind's kicking up too. Get the salmon in there. And then I'm going to top it off with my sauce. Don't worry, I'll show you what this looks like when I'm done here. I know this is a bad angle. Throw on the Japanese barbecue sauce. Don't want to waste any of this. Oh, that's good. It's really good. And here it is. So I'll get you a better angle on that here. Look at that. That actually looks pretty good. And I can't forget the Shane Coffee first bite rule. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. Simple meal. Super simple. Everything was shelf stable I brought out. It's definitely a great meal to have like this out at a park on a day. And the whole thing fit into a Ziploc bag, which I just threw in the haversack. So that also will hold my trash when I am getting out of here later. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to give me the thumbs up and like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things and more reviews. Today I was just using a Pathfinder bowl and the Pathfinder 1-cup bush pot. It's great gear. I've been real happy with it, and I'm going to be doing some more meals with it because it fits perfectly in my haversack. So if I'm out for a day, I can easily make myself a nice meal. If you have any other questions or want to leave me a comment, if you've got any other meals you like putting together when you're out on the trail, leave that in the comments below. Let me know. I love to try new things. I've had a couple people mention some things they'd like to see me to do, and those things are coming. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks everybody for watching.